was the Gorilla King.
The Gorilla King was quite funny.
The Gorilla King, when he said,
Hey y'all, I'm back. They're talking about this new movie that are at the movie on the radio, so y'all can hear it.
About being hidden in plain sight, I think that's probably the truth of African Americans in America, seeing us but not seeing us, understanding our strength, our power, our joy.
But then even if it was 5 tribes that got the vibranium, and then one tribe didn't want to have just one king, and they went and did their own thing, the gorilla tribe, what I'm saying, and stayed in the mountains, but still had the technology, just they didn't want to use it all the way they wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So
I gotta go see this. They said it was real good, and the rating, was really up, and the people really came out. Black Panther, that's it. Yep, I was just talking about that, and they was asking, are you going to see it? I would love to go see the Black Panther. Yep, I would love to see it. People are talking, just talking. I tell you. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm leaving my dentist appointment, and I didn't put my phone on pause so that I could come back to you guys and finish recording. But I went to the dentist, and I thought I lost the feeling, but they didn't find anything. But next month I can get my cleaning, because you get like 2 cleanings a year, 2 free cleanings a year. So I wish I would have known this earlier. My parents didn't take you to the dentist. They did not take you to the dentist. And when I started going to the dentist, it was time for my teeth to be pulled. I think it started with my wisdom teeth. And I got all of those pulled except one. And so now I'm going, and I was just asking them, because my husband, I have like, I don't know if I told you guys before, but as a kid, my jaws didn't grow right, and he was saying that I should have had them broken as a child. But I was looking at something on YouTube where they were saying that they couldn't break this little boy's jaw, and so they were saying like I'm too old to get them, broke now. Y'all see my teeth at the bottom, they're kind of like spreading, and then it's like they come over my top teeth because of how my jaw is made. My jaw wasn't broken as a kid, and like I said, I didn't start really going to the dentist until I became an adult, and I could take myself, and when I had issues with my teeth, so do take your kids to the dentist. I did for my kids, took them to the dentist, and Unique, she had to have braces because braces because of her overbite and stuff. So and I was asking them, my husband told me to ask them what can they do about it, because they're like, girlfriend open right here. And he was like, if he put like braces on them, it's gonna bring it from the other teeth, because I have some missing, like from here all the way back here on this side of her. Okay, one missing on this side, so I was gonna get a partial plate for those, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna talk to my husband and see, because he was saying that, I was like, well, he said he don't want to take out perfectly good teeth, but they're not right, and he said that he can put the Invisalign on it, but still it's gonna come in and take from the other teeth that are back there. So I said, well, heck, why don't we just have them pulled, and I just get the partial plate all up on the bottom. There's a whole lot of them too, y'all, and then get caught. They charge us so much of teeth. And so he was like, well, if we do that, then you're gonna have to wait 6 weeks before you can you know, get your we can. There's 6 weeks to give you the molder, you know, for your mouth, and then you have to wait for the molder to come back in and stuff, you know. I was like, well, affordable dentist, you can go get them taken out one day and go back later on that day, 4 or 5 hours later, your teeth be there, you know. He was like, but they are cheap, you know. So the process that I have at the top, they will last for 25 years. Thank God to give me 25 more years. I'll be like 70 something, you know. So they'll last until about 25 years. And if I was to lose any more teeth, they have it where they can put the teeth inside the partial plate that I already have. So I'm telling y'all. And then when you have like fibromyalgia, you have arthritis, and you have diabetes, you know, that does something to your teeth as well, you know. So man, it look like my mirror ain't my one ain't done right. Yeah, so that does something to your teeth as well, you know. Like different medicines make you lose hair, either make you lose weight, or some medicine make you gain weight. So we have to have different side effects. So, but anyways, I was like, you know, if y'all take all my teeth out at the bottom, I ain't gonna be able to vlog. I remember, I think I made like 2 vlogs when I first started, without the top ones, you know. So I thank God for my husband and the insurance that we have, because, you know, they can be very expensive, because the top ones, I think it doesn't have but like, I think like 5, not even 5. Yeah, it might have 5 teeth in it, in the top one that was missing, you know. So it is what it is. Yeah, so I'm on my way back home. I'll let you see some of the sight. Oh, I need to go over here to FedEx. I'm up here talking on this blog. I got something to put in FedEx. Okay, y'all know I had sold my car to the dealership, and so they had got the title. They got the title to the car, but they got the title to the car, but they couldn't do anything with it until I signed the title off. And so I guess I'll get the payoff, you know, from it, because I paid it off, and I'll trade it, use it as a trade-in. Yeah, that's what I did. So I'm putting this in the FedEx box. We have one in our neighborhood. I don't know how you do this thing. Oh, it said lift here. All right. Oh, yeah. Like that. All righty. So I'm out here on my street. How y'all doing? Them guys over there waving. It's kind of like a place where you are when you're on drugs. A place where you can come and look like they have furniture up in there. Because sometimes I see them be putting some furniture on the side, and it gives them a job or something. Look like some people coming out there with food, you know, in bags and stuff, vegetables and stuff. So they might have changed this into something else. I know that they give the guys that are in drug rehab and stuff, because we have one up the street from us that they go to, you know, and I know they give them jobs, and they come up here and take classes and stuff, you know. But I see a whole lot of lamps and different furniture up in there, tables and stuff. They waving at me. Watch this. I'm gonna see. Wait a minute. What is this? All right, y'all do the same. What is this? What is this?
It's a furniture bank.
Oh, so they made this out of a furniture place.
Yeah, you can come in one day and tell the people take you for a tour.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So what? I mean, you buy furniture from here? Or y'all, you say
You gotta have
a voucher or something?
yeah, you gotta have a caseworker or something.
Okay, I'll tell my sister about y'all.
You can get food stamp, a case manager.
Okay, if people get food stamps and stuff like that.
Yeah, just get your case manager to send a referral.
Okay, so what's the name of this place?
Carrot.
Caritot?
Yeah.
Okay, I let my sister know because they trying to look for a place.
All right, what's your name?
My name Wanda.
My name's Steve. Nice to meet you.
All right, Steve. I'm Evangelist Wanda. I'm doing some vlogging.
You have a great day now.
All right, y'all gonna be on my vlog channel.
Okay.
All righty. Thanks for the information.
Thanks for stopping by.
All righty. Yeah. Oh, so look. Yeah. Said it was like a carrot tart, and you can get a voucher, and you can come and pick you some stuff out. I remember there was a time when I left my first husband. I ride through the neighborhood and show y'all some places I used to live, and I had left my husband because of his drug abuse. It was just being too much, you know, and so he wouldn't let me take certain things, and it was a place that you know, if you get food stamps, and I was getting food stamps for the kids then, and they give you a voucher, and you can go in and you can purchase furniture and stuff, you know. So that's kind of new, and because it used to be that they had it like I was saying, that the recovering addicts and stuff like that, and some of them still probably work there, you know. And anyway, so I was able to go there and pick out what I wanted. You can get anything you want, like pots and pans and lamps and couches and chairs and everything. So I kind of like, I ain't get them beds though. I'm real funny about them beds. But I kind of like went there and purchased some things. I purchased some things, and I had got them, and you get it free, you know, but you gotta have a voucher, you know. Okay, they getting ready to do some road work over here, so I'm gonna show y'all a house that I had rented for a while, and I had rented it for a while when me and my husband had gotten back together, and before we got back together, you know, I had rented this house right here for a while. Hope y'all can see that. And I had rented that for a while, and then after that one, I'm gonna take you around the street when I started buying a house. And back then, when I was renting that house, guess how much the rent was? Guess how much the rent was a month? The rent was, I think the rent was like $250. No, not $250. Wait a minute. It was $350. $350. And yep, it was like $350. And so my daughter, we grew up here, my oldest daughter, and this was the little store that we used to go to, and everybody hanging out there, but a lot of people hanging out at that store. It's kind of cold. So it like kind of keep them off the street. But I'm going to show you some of these little houses and stuff on here. But this is the little neighborhood we lived in when I left from St. Stephen's Church in Glen Allen, and I moved back to Southside. And I'm always like this, Southside, you know. So I moved back. These guys getting ready to do some work. I moved back to Southside, and so that house, the first house I just showed you guys, that was the first house I lived in when I moved back to Southside. And this was the house that I was purchasing right here. I hope ain't nobody at home, and they'll have you. It looks so tacky now. It was so much better looking then. And that is the house that I was buying. And when me and my husband, somebody got put out pole thing. I tell you, children beds and all. And it looked like when they put you out, they done told the people stuff all up. Yeah, so this is the little neighborhood we were living in. Yeah, when they put you out, look like they just tear up everything. You know, some of the brick homes. And this is the street I told y'all that I was living on. I'm going to show you the other side. Some of the houses. That was a house across the street from me. Don't look like nobody in there. And these were some of the little houses over South Side. And I'm going to take y'all to this other house when I used to come and visit my mama and my stepfather, and I'm gonna show y'all the house that we used to be in when I used to come and visit them. And the house was a duplex where they stayed on the bottom and somebody else stayed on the top. So we had plenty of places over Southside. My mom never just had 2 places. Okay, this is the house right here. It's all boarded up now. But this is the house we used to stay in. We used to stay in the bottom. Yep, it's all boarded up. But I'm going to go this way. It is all boarded up. I don't see nothing coming. So that was the house that my mom and daddy was staying in. And we used to come and visit them during the summer. And then I'm going to show y'all the playground that I used to play on. And then after that, then I'm going to show you, here's the playground we used to play on. It's not too inviting now. It had a lot more different things then. You know, we used to come and get lunch and get breakfast. This is the playground we used to play on. Yeah, this is the dirty South. Okay, I'm going to turn this heat off. Oh, it's burning me up. Yeah. So that house was boarded up, the one that we used to have a while back. And then I'm going to go down here and take y'all to a school Unique used to go to, elementary school she used to go to. After I moved over here, I took her out to private school, and because, you know, I had more bills. So this is the school Unique used to go to. And I used to come and pick her up and stuff, and the buses would be out here, and she would be standing out here. So Unique used to go to that school. And here is a house where this lady used to bake. Right here was a white lady staying there, and she used to bake cookies. And we used to go over there and eat those cookies. And they were good. And here is the playground of my unique school. That's the back of the school that she used to go to. And that was big. And here is the little playground. Right here on the school. You know what? They didn't have too much for us children. You go in them other schools in them other areas, you see a lot of stuff on the playground. I tell y'all. So this is the part of Southside I grew up in. I could have took y'all to some apartments I used to live in too. But that was back up the street. Yeah, so had different places I used to stay. I don't feel like going back that way though. In apartments, I used to live at. And somebody falling behind me, so I can't be great. Well, I'm getting ready to go back home and stuff, and it is hot, and I'm gonna rest a little bit. I probably go in and fix my husband some breakfast and fix me some breakfast because I have a appointment at 12:45, and I'm gonna pull over here because I got somebody coming by me. And this is a house that I used to live in too. This was my daughter's childhood home. Right there. That house right there. That was my oldest daughter childhood home. Yeah, we used to live there. Yeah, so those are some of the places where I used to live. And I may take you down to apartment that I used to live in. That right there, the house I just showed y'all, the little yellowish looking one or whatever, beige looking one or whatever, that was my first house, my first home I lived in with my first husband, and after I left home. And it was just like up the street from my mama now. Yeah. So I'm gonna take y'all to some apartments that I'm gonna take you guys to some apartments that they need to do our streets. Some apartments I used to live in, and apartments that Stanley used to live in years ago. And I used to have my eyes on it, but I couldn't touch that. Can't touch that. And this person looked like they're gonna turn. Yep, I can't. The kids are going to school right now, elementary school kids, but I couldn't touch that because I was single, but he was married. But he never knew. You know, so God know the plans that He has for us, and sometimes He will bring those plans right back to us, and I never knew why, but my eyes was on Him. God brought it back so many years later. 30 years later. Y'all, I'm leaping. Y'all see, I don't have nothing on my lips, because when you go to the dentist, he used to say, why you got that stuff on your lip? Why you got that stuff on your lip? So I try to put some Vaseline on my lips or whatever, but I didn't put anything else on them after I got out of that chair. My daughter is on here, says she's been taking vitamin C. My oldest daughter, she just sent us a text saying that she was in D.C., and so they have to drive from D.C. to come to Richmond, Virginia. And she was like, She's in DC, and I was like, they got here earlier, and then so she was like, my grandson asked her, how was the flight, and she said it was funky, and people was coughing all over the place, and my grandson said, well, I hope you haven't caught anything like that, and she told him that she's been taking vitamin C. Mm-hmm. Oh, they got a little stop sign on the back of the thing. These little kids going to school. They have the stop sign on the front of the bus and on the back of the bus. And then them little kids walking so slow like they don't even want to go to school. Now, you know what? I would have... Look how slow they walking. I would have pulled off and left them. There's a whole lot of them, too. And they ain't doing but going up the street. We had to walk. They going up. I think those kids are going about 5 blocks up the street, and they got a bus coming and get them. Y'all know, I had to walk about probably about 6 miles to school when I was a little girl. Oh no, those kids, those must be special kids that they picking up. But they ain't a special bus. Oh, these kids are walking. That's why they was walking so slow. They walking to school. I was just getting ready to say, we used to have to walk to school. Now they are walking to school. All these infinities. So I'm gonna show y'all where me and Stanley used to live. Oh Lord have mercy. This is where Stanley used to live. Right here in this apartment. Right there. And I used to live in the one right here. I used to live in 2364. I used to live right there. And I used to sit on that stoop. Yeah, these are the apartments we used to live in. I used to live right there. That's where I raised my oldest daughter. We used to live here. We lived here for a while, for about 6 years, I believe. I don't know, did we live here? Oh, I think about 6 years. And then back there, Stanley's cousin used to live back there, Pam, and we were friends. So that was little, what they call them, little townhouses. Yeah, and it looked so much bigger then, but we used to live there. And then across the street, my girlfriend named Wanda, they used to live over there. It looked so tacky here. And these apartments right here was based on your income. So, I'm telling y'all, it looked terrible. People just don't keep up stuff. So, this is the name of them now. They're called Greystone. But when we were living in them, it was called Afton Apartments because that's the name of the street. And so this is the little neighborhood I grew up in. And when I came to Richmond. Yeah, when I came to Richmond. Little kids walking to school. That's a whole lot of little boys. I guess the little boys walking together. And then I guess the little girls walking together. Yeah. But, yep, I'm going to show y'all the school that Unique used to go to. A whole lot of people got SUVs, I see. Every time you turn on the radio, it's just commercials. Let's listen to this for a little while. Get up, get up, get up. Get up.
Get up, mornings. I'm Erica Campbell. This is the day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and we will be glad in it.
Yeah, that's my thing, Erica Campbell.
Stick around. It's still gonna be good.
But this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is our school right here. This is our recreation center, and this is the elementary school. Unique used to go to this elementary school, but they changed it. They made it over. Yeah, this is the elementary school. They made it over, and when my daughter Unique used to go, you see that parking lot over there? That's where the school was. And they made it a parking lot. So everybody is going to school this morning. The ones that are still in school. Let's see. Yeah, the ones that are still in school. So I just showed y'all a little of my life, and now I'm back home, and here is where I reside now. Yep, this is where I reside now, and I have been here. Y'all saw them different places, and there was some more places that I used to live in, as an adult. I think it was like 2 more apartments. That's my mama, y'all. So I'm gonna say peace out.